What up, YouTube? Nasdaq Soldier. Back with another live trade video. I just marked this trade up as if I would have took it because it was a setup for buyers and it pulled back and it started going up out of it. And yeah, it pushed up but didn't push up, all that. But just because we in a downtrend, I didn't trust this, to start breaking above to go up because it's in a downtrend. It's like I would rather it be at a support actually for me to take a trade up. But with it being in the middle right here and then, just stopping in the middle of nowhere and then reversing, I ain't trust it. And then it wasn't in the uptrend, it's in the downtrend. Dang, it would have won. It would have won. Might have a little potential. It's a little. Just a little. It's coming from the support again. In demand. It's kind of pushing up. And we're gonna see how it react off this demand right here. It all depends on how it react off this. Cause it been in this downtrend, it kept it kept reacting off 1 minute supplies. You see right here, even right here, when it starts selling, it came back up to this area, sold down even more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, what sellers had it in control right here. So kept selling, came back up to this area, sold again. When it sold, came back up to this area and sold again. We trying to get it to stop reacting off these areas to stop this downtrend. But it still got areas to beat though. Really, essentially this area right here. And gotta beat that. We might take this one. Just because it's coming from the support and it's pushing up strong, we'll take it. But we know it still got that area to beat. But just because it's pushing up so strong like that, that's the only reason why we took it. Yeah. The seller's still holding it down, look like trying to. Yeah. To be fair, that wasn't a part of the plan. To be fair, it really was. I'm in this trade. I should have took the 1-to-1. I definitely should have took it, but I waited too late. I waited too late because I know that buyers kind of got it on lock. Like it didn't make a new high, but I would have rather took the 1-to-1. I would have rather took the 1-to-1 no matter what happened. But we in it. Hold on. 109, 103, 114. Okay. Yeah, I would have rather took the 1-to-1 no matter what happened. Because the reason I got in because it came up to this area and it was a resistance and it got the selling down strong. But I would rather take the 1-to-1 in this situation because it's on the uptrend. See, that's why we take the 1-to-1 in this situation. I'm glad it gave me a second opportunity. Like I knew I was supposed to take the 1-to-1. It's a quick scalp coming from a resistance. So yeah, man, the first trade wasn't good. The first trade wasn't good at all. I mean, I knew we was coming from this demand. And that's what made me get in. But let's look at it. Oh no, we didn't have a demand joint. Oh, I think we did. But the reason it wasn't good because it wasn't our setup. Like our setup, this white candle was supposed to be pushing above this black one up here. It's supposed to been up here, but it's down here. It's below it. So that's why that first trade did not make sense. I tried to make it make sense because, you know, from the area it was coming from. But nah. And then we was able to catch that quick scalp in the scheme of things right here. Look what would have happened if I ain't take that 1-to-1. That's why I'm glad, you know what I'm saying? I kind of know the market and just got to think, man. Just got to think. And like, yeah, I ain't had no other, setups. And the reason this one was a setup, because this was the area, and just because then, even though it didn't happen over here to pull back, it came back over here. You come on to 1 minute, we had our furthest area it can go, which was right here, and it came to it, and it came to this area, the furthest it can go, and it sold down right there, and we was able to catch that quick scalp before it hit this demand and turn around. So that's why that was that 1-to-1. I don't know why I took so long to take it. Like, I knew better. So yeah, the only setup we actually had was when we felt like volume was too heavy, and that was this one right here. Cause we didn't have nothing over here. This the only setup we had today. This one right here. And I could have took it and it wouldn't have took me out. Where we at with it? Right here. It bounced up out of here, and the furthest it can go was right here. Wow. Came to the furthest it can go and got the reacting off of it. And we could have probably got in right here since it was coming from a demand and from support, and then we had this full white candle right here. Then it went down and it didn't break below here and start pushing back up. We essentially could have got in right here. Yep. Cause like on this push up, now I don't think we even do that because we get in at the bottom. Like even when it pushed up out of here, I don't even take trades like that because I would be getting in at the top, and it'll create a bad habit of trying to get in at the top of stuff. But I got a specific way that I get into trades, and that's when it's coming out of the key area like this. So this would have been initially a good entry right here because it's coming out of the key area. But other than that, we didn't have no other setups today. We didn't have nothing. That's the only setup we had. The only setup. Well, that was the only, setup that happened exactly how I expected to. But this one was another setup, but it just took a longer way to get over here. And in that situation, I know I'm not going to get a 1-to-2. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get a 1-to-2 in that situation. But, yeah, I mean, we made $12 today. Took only 2 trades, and yeah, I'm gonna call it quits right there. I know my expectations on what I be wanting to do, how I be wanting stuff to go, but I can't control the market. I can only do what I'm supposed to do. In which today I really didn't do it all of what I was supposed to do exactly. So I gotta take today and learn from it. Working on the skill, man. Working on the skill, trying to get better. So, yeah, NASDAQ soldier, man. I'm out.